Hey neighbors, got a minute? So if you look forward to these videos, and I'm not sure if anyone other than my mom really does, you may have noticed that there wasn't one this past week. That's because I was in Arkansas, and I was in a silence and solitude retreat for much of the week. And then I sprinkled in some visits with mentors and spiritual leaders in my life that could help me see and to hear more of Jesus. I just needed some time by myself to be reacquainted with him. If you were in worship though, you knew that that's where I was because Pastor Cave was here preaching, and what he preached was something I wanted to return to. I just want to circle back to it because it really stoked for me a desire to remind you of why we are even doing what we're doing. If you were there, you'll remember he spent the whole time talking about the tabernacle, the curtains and all the furnishings and the place where God would dwell in the center of his people while they were in wilderness. And one of the things he did at the end of that message, which was so important and so impactful even to me as I was watching it later, was this. He reminded us that it wasn't about so much the temple where God lived separate from us, but that if we followed the story forward, we would find out that God's deepest desire was to tabernacle inside of us. Let me say it a little differently. As a pastor of this church, and speaking on behalf of our staff, it is not so much our goal that we get as many of you as possible inside this building so that we can grow our church. We are not as interested in getting a lot of folks in one room so we can count your heads and count your money and do all the things that the business world would teach us to do with an organization. We are much more interested in getting you here so that Jesus can find you or you can find him. You can welcome him into your life, into your spirit, and then Jesus in you can leave this place to make the love of God known to the world around us. We are not so much interested in getting as many people into this tabernacle as we are getting people here so that Jesus can tabernacle himself inside of you. That's why I'm in ministry, and I think that's why our team gathers every day to do the work that we do. And so while I'm inviting you to come back to church, to be here in the building next Sunday at 9 and 11, I'm doing it so that when you arrive, you can sense the holy that is around you, the Spirit of God that comes with you and becomes available to those around you. All so that his kingdom can come, can be visible, and can grow. That's why we gather, and I hope that you'll come to gather with us to do that. We'll see you Sunday, 9 or 11. I can't wait to be back. Love y'all. Bye-bye.